predominantly MMA driven.
Yes.
They've got a lot of great grapplers there. Zach Schneider, obviously a veteran of Battle Grappling, but these three guys, all good wrestlers, tough. They all fight MMA from what they told me, and against the classic Brazilian top team, which very much so.
Very good guard players.
Yes, we see a lot of
very classic, traditional style jiu-jitsu,
Yeah,
but man, it works.
We saw some phenomenal wrestling, too, earlier from Warrior Camp and some amazing guard work from BTT.
This is kind of like the clash of two worlds. We have the traditional guard pulling, lots of guillotines and kimuras we saw early on from every competitor from BTT against the really top-heavy, wrestle-esque Warrior Camp. And you see
and we already started.
So we have Michael starting out first for Warrior Camp. He's the only athlete that actually didn't have to compete earlier today with this, so completely fresh.
And every one of them has a guillotine. So guillotine and kimuras. Ooh, and he...
Yeah, I saw Michael compete actually at the last Washington Submission Series in a no time limit match. I believe it went like 40 minutes. Dude never stopped moving or it went a half an hour. Okay. And dude never stopped moving the entire time. He's got a gas tank.
And just so our audience knows, we are doing kind of an intermediate rule set, which means that some of the submissions, such as some of the cranks and heel hooks, are not allowed. So it's a little different than what we saw the ladies doing earlier. They still have some leg locks. Look at a corkscrew lock right here. Kind of a modified toe hold.
I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
ooh,
beautiful.
And we got a little bit of a pop there.
Was that a rat trap?
It looked like it. A little bit of a pop. Hopefully he's all right.
I believe that was a rat trap.
It looks like we're taking a minute to look for some ice.
Hey, we have some on the back table. There's some ice packs right there where the bananas are. And we're going to get this athlete an ice pack. We definitely got to pop. It's a...
Was that an Estima?
It was kind of that like corkscrew lock. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. There's a corkscrew, rat trap, the synonymous.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm a big fan of that, man. That alone, that submission alone, like every single person in my training group got a popped ankle from that submission.
Yeah, and often like the traditional, especially blue and purple belt, if they're doing IBJJF stuff, they're not used to defending that, and so it's the foot in that guard becomes really exposed. Good wrestling here.
So
nice.
Ruben got a guillotine early in the earlier in this event. Oh, and sorry, for those of you unfamiliar with what a trio event is, because Michael got a submission, he actually stays in and immediately goes against the next person from Brazilian top team.
Yes.
So he could stay in potentially for all three matches if he keeps winning.
Knee bar attempt. Get an extension.
Beautiful knee bar. That's 2 out.
And Warrior Camp really with a good strategy here attacking these leg locks. And again, most of the time, blue and purple belts in traditional jiu-jitsu are not doing a lot of leg locks. IBJJF doesn't allow it, only straight ankle locks, so not quite as familiar probably in this rule set.
Yeah, and Michael trains a lot with Zach Schneider, another veteran, another alumni here from Battle Grappling, and I believe a 2-division champion or a 1-division champion. Can't remember.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good. Sorry. I was looking at Laura, but she's preoccupied watching the match.
Sorry, I'm enjoying the grappling.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. He trains a lot with Zach Schneider, and
I've asked
heavy
people.
with leg
I've asked people from Warrior Camp to give me people, and every time his name came up, other than Zach.
Yeah, a solid. Yeah, like he's savage competitor.
I saw him compete on another show in Idaho. He just dominated.
Jacob looking at another guillotine. He
did
hit one earlier.
Very tight.
He did
hit one earlier. Oh, quick
loses the leg control.
Quick with the hips is Michael.
Good awareness.
Nice.
And Michael just needs to be a little bit more aware of his posture here. All of Jacob's attacks require
posture breaks.
Yes, and he's kind of giving it to him right now, which, normally when we're worried about striking as a primary concern, you see that little head down, more pressure.
Jacob uses it to wrestle up.
That's excellent.
On top, mounted guillotines can be nasty if Jacob has that here.
Looks like his hand's wrapped around the chin strap.
Yeah, he is stuck, though, in that lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needs to be careful.
Looking at an electric chair.
little camaraderie back and forth there.
What I do like about Jacob is he has put Michael on a defensive route here.
It's back and forth right now.
I think if Jacob makes this happen, he might be getting his purple belt.
Maybe. Oh, he doesn't want to do that leg battle, though, it looks like. He's kind of... Kind of sending
Oh,
that.
he's got a
He's got the
straight
foot
ankle.
folded. He does have the foot folded.
Yep.
Tough angle to finish with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike's already sort of starting to get back up, get it to a position where he's starting to defend it.
The problem is if Jacob loses this one, he has lots of back exposure here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. It's making me wonder if that's the only reason why he's still hanging on to that.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he has a submission there, but he does a good job of getting back to a guard.
This coach is recommending
and
that
we're
he not
entering right
linger
into
there.
it.
And we
Oh, beautiful
Nice.
very
pass
good job
sequence from Jacob.
passing. Ooh, but right into another leg entanglement.
Oh, is that the ham sandwich? Oh, I think
Yes,
this one
That's
It
right.
looks like it.
Attacking that knee.
Oh, that's
If
a
he
nasty
extends
one.
his hips. Does a good job of getting out of it. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good awareness.
Yeah, both these guys, both back and forth offensively.
Jacob, the junior member of this BTT squad, really
Stepping it up.
stepping
looks
up, yeah.
Very composed right now.
Oh, the arm. Almost for a second.
We got 2 minutes, though, but Jacob needs to get a submission here. A draw would eliminate him and allow the Warrior Camp to win.
Move on. The bottom
Oh,
side darts
he's got
attempt.
it. Tough to finish with the arm placement there.
Yeah, Michael's left arm tucked underneath his body is definitely keeping all that space between his shoulder and that side of his neck.
Yeah, he's aware of it and transitions out. Looks like Jacob was really hunting the Kimuras as well. Looking for that double wrist control. And if you're in Warrior Camp, you gotta realize that a draw is also a win for the team right now. So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
So at the end
a.
of the day, Michael just
Oh,
needs
good
to stay safe.
Kimura
But,
counter to
oh
an
my
arm
gosh.
block. Oh, getting
Good
kicked in the
foot
face.
placement, though. Yeah.
Not really kicked, but pushed.
It's a post, you know.
Yeah, that's
It's an
legit.
aggressive post.
I like it. I like it.
Really impressive performance from both.
Yeah, the transitions really doing well. Wearing a good, he controls that leg. Jacobs doing a good job defending. Oh, we have separation of the hands.
Well, we have about 40 seconds left.
But remember
Yeah,
that
Michael's not satisfied with that. It looks like he wants that sub.
Yeah.
He doesn't
No.
care about the draw. He wants that submission.
Nope. Well, that's what battle grappling's all about.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
brother.
But
Sister.
Jacobs.
Brother.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a triangle here too if he wants it.
yes.
With 20 seconds to go, let's see.
AJ
He's selling out
Agazarm's
for
got some
that.
finishes with that. You can actually choke the guy with your heel right there. Oh,
There's a
good
wrist lock,
transition.
too.
This is a great performance though by Jacob. Even if this does end up in that draw,
Yeah,
like
for a young athlete, he's shown a lot of composure, a lot of grit, and he's constantly been attacking. And with some great submissions in that first round.
Time.
Excellent job.
So with that draw out, we have Warrior Camp moving on to the next round of this event. But beautiful, beautiful jiu-jitsu by Jacob. Both matches today.
Yeah, I mean, BTT looked excellent in that first round. I mean, they look great there. Just, again, sometimes in those early